Hey, you about to watch the Soft White Underbelly, Pimp Sharp. No time to waste. Let's get it. Let's go.
I got into the ism, man, when I was 14, 15 years old. You know, young. You know, I grew up around your standard pimps and drug dealers and prostitutes and crackheads and, you know, your everyday model of fucked up society. You know?
All right, Sharp. Sharp, where are you from?
What's up, Sharpie?
I was born in Detroit, Michigan. I moved to the West Coast, Las Vegas, when I was 2. Never saw the Midwest ever again after that. Grew up in Las Vegas a bit, went to school, you know, typical American fucked up dream. You know, same shit, different day, you know, average shit. Then I started going to San Diego, man, real heavy when I was about 12, 13 with a lot of my friends, man. We used to always go, you know, family members or whatnot, a lot of friends and, you know, shit like that. You know, that's always been my thing. You know,
how was your family?
Huh?
How was your family?
How was my family?
Yeah, both your parents?
Nah, man. I think that's what, you know, that's what really go on in today's world, man, is, you know, you don't always have both your parents, you know, and you can't really blame them, you know, for not being there. So, you know, I just keep it moving in my life, man. You know, I never really had my mom. My mom was there. She met a boyfriend. She ran out. She was gone. Went and had another baby, and, you know, that was all they ever wrote for that white horse.
When did you first start working as a pimp?
Say it again.
When did you start working as a pimp?
I got into the ism, man, when I was 14, 15 years old. You know, young. You know, I grew up around your standard pimps and drug dealers and prostitutes and crackheads and, you know, your everyday model of fucked up society. You know? So I always wanted something different, man. You know, I was a kid, every kid had a dream, you know? Want to be a baseball player, football player, doctor, you know? Always want to be some shit like that. Who has it, man? You want to grow and be anything you want to be. Well, you know, by the time I hit probably about 12 or 13, I started noticing, man, that dream was going to fade real quick because of my surroundings. You know, not having certain opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, other kids might have been as, you know, fortunate. You know, but I still wanted the money, man. I still felt rich. You know? Even though I'm living in a fucked up environment, I'm living around shit that, you know, hey, nobody's really that fortunate, man. We're all in the same boat trying to get out, you know? All a bunch of crabs in a bucket trying to crawl out, man, and get out, you know? And I always felt different than everybody else, man. You know, I did different things. I moved different, you know? I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. You know, I kind of stayed to myself, you know? I messed with a lot of broads when I was coming up. You know, I always had a bunch of females, you know, as friends. As a kid, you know, young, you know, from first grade on up. I've been having girlfriends. I was never scared of girls. I was never a boy like that to where I, you know, ew, get away from me. No, man, none of that. You know, I've always loved them and shit. They love me.
Did you have sisters? Did you have sisters?
I had a couple, but I don't know them.
Okay. I mean, did you feel you were destined for something greater than everyone else around you?
Yeah. And that's why I think, you know, I picked up what I picked up. Shit, man, the game found me. You know? I didn't find the game. The game found me, man. It's not for everybody, you know, and there's definitely no gray areas. Like this Skid Row is a bunch of them, you know. It's not none of that, man.
How did it begin for you? How did it start? Your first girl?
I was a kid, man. I was young. Shit, my first girl, man, shit, she was 26 years old. 14, 15 years old, man. For real. Turned me on. Showed me the way. You ain't gotta be broke no more. You ain't gotta hurt no more. You know? Already coming from hurtful environments. You know, and I always had an older mentality. I grew up fast. I grew up around, you know, older people. Like all my friends when I was young were already well in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? Into their 30s, well into their 40s, you know? That's why now, me being in my 30s, you know, all my friends is 50s and 60s. You know, I don't really have too many young friends, you know. Few, but not a lot. You know, that's how I came into it, man, was you had to grow up fast. You had to move fast. I didn't choose that shit. That shit chose me. You know? Didn't ask for none of it, man. It's just life. Life has a calling for everybody. It's mine, I guess.
Yeah. And the pimping game has changed. The style used to be flashier and a little more, guys had more style.
Yeah, man.
You seem to be cut from that cloth.
Yeah, man. I come from the old school game with the ism, man, when you had to put a capital P on it, man. You dig? You had to put a capital P on it. Now, man, let me tell you something, man. You got people out today that want to do it for a weekend, want to be in the streets or in a lifestyle, any type of lifestyle. Man, want to do it for a weekend, but then want to go back on Monday acting like everything has changed. It's not like that for everybody. Some people still got to keep the lights on the same way they turned them on. You know? Shit.
A lot of pimps I've interviewed that they seem to be like just drug dealers.
Imposters, man.
Yeah.
Imposters.
I've seen some of that.
Never seen these guys in my entire fucking life. None of them. Except for maybe one or two, and that's just of knowing.
So you're out of Las Vegas?
Huh? San Diego. Yeah, but I live in Las Vegas.
You live in Vegas?
Yeah. Listen, man, Las Vegas and San Diego are both my home. I'm a Sandy Vegan. Because I go back and put this in my homes. Man, it's always been my homes. I can't really claim San Diego too much. I can't really claim Las Vegas too much. They're both my homes. Can't help how I grew up or where I grew up, man. I was everywhere. The whole West Coast was my home. You know? I can't really say, hey, I was born and raised here. Shit, I was taken out of the place I was born at too. So I can't really clout on, I got robbed of that title. Can't really say that, like, you know, I can't say, oh man, I was born and raised. Right here, man, man, I was raised everywhere. I was everywhere. Maybe that's why I'm everywhere today.
How many girls do you have in your stable?
I don't want to talk about that.
You ever been arrested?
Yeah. Had a couple of...
Why you want to say how many girls he had, though?
Back in 2014.
We fly, though.
You know, I did what I needed to do to get away from it, you know. I don't have any more problems. It's all behind me. You know, I wouldn't even be here today if it wasn't. I wouldn't even want to tell my side of the story or nothing if it wasn't.
What's the arrangement you have with girls? You handle what part of the money?
My arrangements is my arrangements. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my business. They take care of business. We all take care of business. It's a happy life. Last time I checked.
Do you have kids of your own?
I got kids.
And do you raise them?
I got kids. Yeah. Do the best that I can.
Are you married?
No.
No.
Married to the game.
It would seem like some of the questions he's asking are insulting, but I don't think he's meaning them to be.
A pimp needs to be successful.
Ambition. You know, strive. You have to understand that, man, it's all about progress.
Right.
It's all about making progress, not to prove to the next man this, not to prove to the next woman that. No, man, to prove to yourself. Because it's only you, man. It's a one-man sport. There is no team. Motherfuckers run around in money clicks and all this extra shit. Look at me and look at us. That's not the game. It's not the game. You don't have to have the strongest muscles in the world, and you ain't got to run around with 100 guns. You know what you got to have, man? This. Right here, man. Your mind. Your body and your soul, Jack. And I've lived that, man, all my life. You know, most people, man, you know, sell drugs and, you know, did a lot of gang banging or, you know, had people like that was around them, you know. I always wanted to be the money-getting guys. I always seen them, man, the flashy cars, the houses, man, you know, beautiful women, all the diamonds, the women looking beautiful, man. That's cold, Jack. That's the game. That's the way it's supposed to be, man. Not this gorilla and let's end up on your 5 o'clock TV set.
So what are the qualities you look for in a female?
All she gotta do, man, is have a good mind like myself. I don't look for nobody. I don't look for anybody broken or need fixing. No, man, that's not the life, man. You have to understand, you got college coaches, daughters doing it all by themselves. I'm not around. I don't know any. I'm just what I know. What you see, man. It's a everyday life, man. People pick it up, man. It's a way of life. You know, it's a way of life, man. Not the way they try to portray it on TV. You know, crackheads and a bunch of people running around that don't got no business being outside. No, man, that's the way they portray it to you on TV. It's not the way of life, man. That's not the way that it goes. And it's sad, man, because it's killing the game with these suckers running around thinking that they could be a part of something that was never for them. Listen to me. I don't come in your kitchen telling you how to make a sandwich. I just eat the shit when you make it. Church.
Do you think women are looking for a replacement of their father figure when they have a relationship with a pimp?
No. I think that I think all of us are just searching for love that we ain't never had before. And I don't think it's anything to do with your mother or your father. That's a different kind of love, man. That's a different kind of love. You know, that's sick, that's twisted. People try to throw that shit in there. You know, oh, you got daddy issues. That's sick. That's fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? That's not the name of the game, man. You know, we all looking for something that we ain't never had before. That's all that is, man. Something we've never had. Something I've never had. Shit, something that you probably still searching for. We're just trying to beat everybody to it, man. That's it. We actually got smart. There's actually people out there, man, that actually understand. You know? Look how the ism gets portrayed anymore, man. Look at it. Boyfriend and girlfriend, GFE, BFE. Let's lay up, hey, I'll kill you if you talk to my bitch. Man, fuck out of here, man. Go get married. You want to be a square? Go get a square job.
If you hadn't become a pimp, what other careers do you think you may have? If you hadn't become a pimp, what other careers do you think you may have excelled at?
I would have excelled at a lot of things, but you know, I don't want to think about that. I like to think about the things that I did excel at, you know, and the things that I'm great at, because shoulda, coulda, woulda, the past is the past. What I could have been in the past, what I could have, it's not about that. It's about what I am right here, right now. Live and in the making. You know, that real shit. That tasty shit.
You have sons or daughters?
You know, I got a couple of daughters. God, you know what I'm saying, fortunately, you know what I'm saying, God, you know, unfortunately, he gave me a couple of daughters that I'm going to have to deal with, you know, but I love them, man, and you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world. It's a piece of my life, man. You know, I had them in the game, you know. I didn't go and stop or do this and do that. No, I had them in the game, and you know, I try to be there for them as much as I can. They come with me, I take care of them, man. We live just as normal as your average Joe next door, you know?
What would you say if one of your girls one day decides she wants to work as a prostitute?
Say that again?
If one of your daughters one day decides she wants to work as a prostitute?
I'll tell you right now, man, do I want my daughter being a prostitute? No, I don't want my daughter being a prostitute. I don't think any man wants their daughter being a prostitute. But you know what? This is life. I can't stop that. All I can do is just try to embed into her as much as I can that, hey, baby, this is the path that you take in your life. You know? But if she goes and that's what she does, man, she grown. What can I say? What can I do, man?
That's real.
This is life.
Facts.
This is life we live in, man. I can't control it. You can't control it. Can you control life and what's happening outside this door right now? Because I know I damn sure can't. This shit's rough. Let's look at what's going on. I want to go out here. Let's talk to everybody right now. Take the camera and tell them, hey, man, come on, man. Let me do, hey, I'm running this. No. Because everybody's got their own lives, man, their own paths, man. I can't stop that, my daughter being a prostitute. Do I want her to be one? Fuck no. But if that's what she's gonna be, I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna leave game of shit. Go get with something real. Don't play yourself short. There's too many people It's outside right now, outside this door that's playing themselves short right now. Right now, it's thousands of them.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of them we can go talk to right now. Hey, man, when you start playing yourself short? Oh, it was a summer.
When they were 4 years old.
You know, when you start playing yourself, man.
They got it from their parents.
But I love the game, man. I love from what it used to be. I kind of got stuck in that. You know, probably a time in your life that you got stuck in and you didn't want to leave. Well, I got stuck in the purities and the realness of the ism. No, nothing else, sir. I wish I could tell you that I did. I mean, I'm a smart guy. Look smart, you know. I made sure I tried to do that somewhat, you know, throughout my life. If you ask me what I've been great at, you're looking at all of it.
Oh yeah, like 4 different interviews.
All right, Sharp. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
Hey man, Sharp seemed like you've been battle tested a lot. We're gonna watch a lot more on Sharp, 'cause I like Mr. Sharpie. I was reading the comments on my phone. They was clowning him in the comments. They was saying shit like this predator, this damn, they was letting him have it in the comments, but he didn't, I don't know, he didn't seem like a bad man, but I understand he is a pimp though. Anyways though, y'all. I'm out. Peace.